Welcome back, everyone, to the New York Comic-Con live stage here. I'm Alex Mendez, joined by the Terminus Media crew here, and here we have Dennis. Of course, we have Katie here, who's cosplaying as Amber Fox, Seamus, as well as Tony, who is the founder and editor-in-chief of Terminus Media. How's everyone doing today?
Doing good, doing good.
Awesome stuff. So, Tony, I guess let's go ahead and start with you here. Talk to us a little bit about the new book you have coming out, the Team Up.
Well, the Team Up book is a book that we put together and created with our Amber Fox character. She's basically a cross between Doctor Who and Lara Croft.
Okay.
And basically she's able to collect and connect all of our diverse worlds.
Okay, very nice, very nice. And then, Seamus, what is your, I guess, role in all of this in the design process?
I penciled an issue featuring the character Amber Fox, and I got to draw her time traveling into different environments, so that was very fun.
Very nice. And then I have to ask you, and then my microphone piece comes out here, but you know, it is what it is. So you are cosplaying as Amber Fox here.
That's right.
And did you construct this yourself?
I did.
Okay, in true cosplay fashion.
Of course. And I figure if I'm gonna represent like Atlanta in the comic community, I'm super proud to be here with Terminus Media, which is a group like based in Atlanta, which is my hometown too.
That is awesome. I love what you have going on there. And Dennis.
Yes, sir.
What has been your role here on the Team Up?
Here I did a cover for a book for Terminus Media, and I'm currently working on the upcoming book, Geist. Okay. And I'm the penciler for that book.
Very nice, very nice. And I guess, and tell us more. You seem you had more to say, so please continue.
Well, Geist is a good story, more of a flashback and a drama at the same time. We don't want to, give the story out, so wait for the teasers and the upcoming pages for Guys. So watch out, guys. It'll be a good story.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Tony, I have to ask you about Terminus Media. You know, you're the founder of this, and what does this company mean to you? And what's the origin, I guess, the origin story of Terminus Media?
Well, Terminus Media basically started off as a writers group in my comic book shop. I have a comic book shop down in Atlanta, Georgia. And I had art classes going on along with a writers group that wanted to come in and do screenplays.
Okay.
And so I basically got the two groups together, and they created the Terminus Media Anthology series, which is a black and white series. And from there, we went on, let's try doing our own, color ones. We kept trying, we called it the Evolution series because we wanted to keep challenging ourselves. And then the next thing that we knew is that we actually started getting contract work to do comics and motion comics and also animations for corporations and also government agencies.
Wow.
And then we took our funds from that and started producing our own creator-owned independent projects.
Yeah, you also said that you did work with the government as well or something like that. If I heard it right, I think you said CDC or something. You did stuff for the CDC?
Are you giving out secret information here? Yep, we've got a project coming out that was done by Terminus Media for the CDC. It deals with HIV and infection awareness.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we basically created a series where it's high school and college students, and they get to learn about the problems of, dealing with the pressures of infection and how not to get infection, but we do it in such a way that it doesn't preach. We do it in a nice, entertaining story.
That's very nice. I actually used to be an HIV case manager, so I used to work with that audience over in the Bronx, so I'm very familiar with the subject matter. So I think that's awesome that you're actually producing it. I think that's something that is certainly very much needed in the space, for sure. I full credit to you on that one. So I guess with Terminus Media and all, we had a chance to speak with some of the other property owners, the guys who were putting out the projects. I mean, Terminus Media certainly seems to be very compelling. You guys are putting out some different stuff, steampunk, fantasy, superheroes. I guess what I'm leading to here is where can people find Terminus Media to get engrossed in the universe and what you've pretty much just created here?
Well, the way we're starting everything off is that we're going to be offering all of our books digitally. We've actually got a few titles now out on Comics Plus, and we've got other titles that are coming out on the Amazon platform and also on Comixology. So they'll be able to get all of our books digitally. Also, when we go to different conventions, like of course New York Comic Con, we've got limited edition print runs of all of our different comics that, you know, all of our creators can autograph, and, you know, you can get a copy at the conventions. And then later on, we'll be condensing everything and stuff into, you know, basically graphic novels.
Well, that's great. That's great to hear. I'm super excited to check it out myself. I've been just checking out so many amazing new up-and-coming just comics and graphic novels, and I think now's the time. Now's the time to really see where the creative reaches people can go. You know, because we all know the usuals, the Marvels and the DCs and the superheroes in those universes, but it's time for something new. And I think it's super important to highlight that. So kudos to you guys. I guess how's the reception been here at the event for all of you, and for what you've been unveiling?
It's actually been great. We've had a lot of people come to us saying that they've been looking for really good quality independent titles, and they were really pleased with what we were able to show here at the show.
That's awesome. Seamus, I mean, how about you? How's the reception been to your work?
Great. You know, everyone likes the work and everything, and I'm really excited that I was able to work with these guys. And I met Tony last year at the con last year, and he found me, and he was willing to, you know, let me work on the property and everything, and I enjoyed working with them.
Now you're here.
Yeah.
It's great stuff. Dennis, and what about you?
Yeah, this weekend is just crazy for me, man. I mean, there's a lot of people here, so hey, all of you guys here, you need to check out Terminus Media.
Exactly.
And all our upcoming books, you know.
Yeah.
Watch out for us.
You never know what's going to be the next movie or TV show that a comic book
star in the movie.
I don't know about that.
That would be awesome. How have been the fans, I guess, responding to your cosplay?
It's always great here. New York Comic Con is like a great con for cosplay. It's like San Diego's cooler cousin. You know, it's not as crowded, not as obnoxious. So New York's great for that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I couldn't agree more. We've been seeing so many amazing costumes here. It truly has been a breathtaking. I sat on the Game of Thrones throne.
Yeah.
Someone constructed the Iron Throne, and I sat on it. Like that's just, it was made of people.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was the craziest thing. So, Tony, I guess to close this out here, where can people, more importantly, find just Terminus Media, period? Where, terminusmedia.com?
Yeah, www.media.com.
Okay, great stuff. Well, guys,
and of course we have a Facebook site. We want everybody to friend us on the Facebook. Let us know how much you like our stories.
That's always important. That's so important.
And if you've been looking for like a female incarnation of Doctor Who, which I'm disappointed that there hasn't been one yet, bam! Amber Fox is a bit like a female Doctor Who.
That's awesome. You know, speaking of, I have to ask this because independent comics, they're so important, I believe, to the overall just scene. I mean, Tony, being the founder of Terminus Media, how important has, or I guess Terminus Media been to the independent comic circuit? Like, everyone out there trying to produce something, and I guess how does the company work? You guys open and just always looking for new talent?
We're very open for new talent. We started off as a collective. Yeah. It wasn't just one or two guys that had an idea to do this. It was a group of people who wanted to get together, and we realized that we can do more together than any of us could ever succeed as individually.
True. Yeah, it's like united we stand, divided we fall. Right? True words.
You don't even get a chance to stand up.
Well, we're all, you're all drawing and writing. So. But guys, I want to thank you all so much for your time. Thank you very much. The gloves, nice addition. All right, guys. Well, we have plenty more New York Comic Con coverage coming at you in just a bit. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a few.